It's time for our monthly check-in with Lieutenant Ben Eckola from Michigan State Police. How are you doing this morning?
Great. Happy Friday to you.
Thank you. Happy Friday to you as well.
Thank you.
Excited for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So today we're talking about rural roads, and here in the Upper Peninsula we have many of them, of course. And so let's talk about the safety of that. There's so many factors that go into rural roads that people should kind of keep an eye out for, right?
Right. Like you mentioned, here in the UP, almost all of our roads are rural roads, right? They're two-lane highways, and that's what most of us use to travel. So with these rural roads, you have things like there may be hills and curves and shoulders that aren't quite as wide as like freeways. So those bring some unique challenges that people should just be aware of.
Right, yeah. So just, do the speed limit, don't go crazy on the roads, especially, this time of year with it being summer. People probably want to live life in the fast lane.
Right. With the rural roads, if traffic is light, you may think that these roadways are safer than maybe an interstate, but they can be dangerous as well. You have deer coming out, you have, like we mentioned, if the road conditions aren't quite as good in the wintertime, or if you have potholes in the summertime, that's where things like watching your speeds and avoiding distractions is important.
For sure, yes. And, during this time of year, there is tractors on the roads, work crews on the roads, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, you really have to watch out for those as well. It's the peak of hay season and farming activities. There's going to be tractors. Could also be people walking on the roadways in certain areas. So just things that you definitely have to watch out for on these rural and back roads to make sure you stay safe.
For sure, yes. And another thing that's coming up next week, correct, is a blood drive for first responders.
Yeah, so on Wednesday this next week, some of our staff at our dispatch center in Negaunee are partnering with the UP Health System's Regional Blood Center, and we're hosting a blood drive event, and that's on Wednesday. And this is open to everybody, the public, but it's also, we're having a first responder type twist on it, that we're opening it up to all first responders, police, fire, EMS, corrections officers, hospital workers, military, and retirees from all those professions. So if you have time on Wednesday, come on by. We'd love to see you donate. There's some special prizes if you swing by for some giveaways as well.
Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look at those details. Again, it is Wednesday, next Wednesday. They are open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Regional Blood Center in Marquette. And first responders who donate are entered into a prize for some prizes. So
yeah, you could be eligible for some raffle prizes. Everybody who donates is going to get something. So it'll be exciting for everybody. Come on down and see us.
Excellent. Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Ben. As always, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Of course. And we'll be right back with more My UP Mornings after the break.